The thing I spend a lot of time thinking about with science is I think it's a good reminder that scientists are people. And in some ways, that means like we are very human. It's not like to be a scientist, you have to be something special or magical. But also, I think it means that like sometimes we have all of those faults in the same way that normal people do. I think we want scientists to be on a pedestal and have the answers. And I may like be able to give you a really good answer about how does metabolism affect social behavior in fish. But if you asked me like to explain the genetics of like songbird learning, which is only a little bit away from my field, like in terms of science, that's very close. And I would be like, man, I have nothing for you. Because science is such a broad field made up of so many different kinds of people with so much different knowledge. We both, I think, need to trust scientists because they've worked really hard and know a lot, but also understand there's often like not one super clear answer. And I think that that's what gets hard because we want super clear answers to all of our questions. I go home for Christmas and my family wants to know like, okay, well, Amelia, you as a scientist, like explain COVID and what our best response is in terms of a pandemic. And I'm like, I can watch the news, I can read an article the same way that you can. But as someone who studies fish, like I can't say anything confidently about that. And so I think it's like, how do you trust someone, but also be really careful about it, which isn't a super clear answer. Definitely doesn't boil down to a nice 30-second soundbite. But that's me. I've been spending a lot of time thinking about for sure.